Good morning, Gia. It's time for an update on all the plants, and it is a big update. So I gotta be quiet because it's very early in the morning and I don't want to wake the neighbors. Okay, so we'll start with Gia Fiesta. Look at Gia Fiesta. Holy cow. And I don't know if I showed you this plant, but this plant has gone crazy. It's called a wandering dude, and it is going crazy. It started off, it was just this piece right over here, and now look at it. It's going crazy. And there's all some plants that I'm growing, and there's the crazy Grandpa and Gia spruce trees, and there's some more trees, and I got this little tree. I think I showed you this little tree that I planted, and I got this one, and I got this one, and I've rooted them all. See how they go. But let's get back to Gia Fiesta. This is the basil. Remember, this is the basil that we grew from seeds. Look at how big it is. This is the tarragon. Remember the tarragon that we grew from the seed? And it was in the AeroGarden, in the little garden, water, and some more basil. And there's a tomato plant. Those are grape tomatoes. And those are grape tomatoes. And Gia Fiesta has so much stuff on her. Look at all the tomatoes growing like crazy. And here's some parsley. Look at how nice the parsley looks. And the basil, it all looks so good. And now let's turn over to all of our plants. So I had a problem with the squirrels were eating some of the peppers. So I went to the nursery, the garden center, and the guy told me to put some marigolds. These are marigolds. And I put these marigolds here, and they're supposed to keep the squirrels away. But anyway, there's our beet. Remember our beet that we grew from the seed? That's our beet. This is a pepper plant that we grew from seed. These tomatoes here, and these, those are all the tomatoes that we squeezed out of the tomato. Remember, we squeezed them out and we put them in the little thing? Well, there they are. And look, there's a pepper growing there. You see it? See the pepper? A pepper is growing there, and another one is growing here. And all of these little flowers are going to be peppers. There's a little tiny baby pepper there, and another little tiny baby pepper. So they're growing like crazy. And here's our cucumbers. Remember, we grew these from the seeds too. Our cucumbers are growing, and some of them have, I think there's some flowers. You see the flowers over there? Growing on those ones. They're all underneath, and underneath you'll see, and soon there will be some cucumbers growing, and I will show you them when they start growing. And here's some more marigolds to keep the squirrels away. And look at this. This is zucchini. I never even showed you the zucchini because I started it really late, but look at how big the zucchini is already. Do you like zucchini? And here's some more of our peppers that we grew from seed. And here's some more of our peppers that we grew from seed. And look, one of them is starting to grow a little baby pepper. These are bell peppers. Remember, we grew yellow and red bell peppers. So they're growing. And over here is some more marigolds to keep the squirrels away. And before I show you our favorite tomato, I'm going to show you this side. I don't know if I ever showed you this side. This is all the lemon trees and the lime trees and the orange tree. And here's, I did show you these blueberries. You see they're growing. They're still growing, the blueberries. More orange trees. This is a fig tree. Oh, and these are the potatoes. Remember the potatoes we put in the pot? Look at how big they're growing already. So the potatoes are gonna be in the dirt in here, under the ground. That's where potatoes grow, underground. Here is one of our sunflowers. The flower isn't coming yet. Wait until you see the big sunflower. I'll take you to him next. And here's another orange tree. And there's Fulgia Fiesta back there, you see her? And I'll give you a quick view of the tomatoes, but we're gonna go over there and see them. Okay, so here's the big sunflower seed, remember? Remember we grew this from a seed, and look, the flower is starting to come. See the flower? This is gonna be the big sunflower seed. And there's a couple of other sunflowers down there. And now here are our pineapple tomatoes. Remember our pineapple tomatoes? We grew these from seed too. Look at how big they are. And these are our Brandywine tomatoes. They look great too. And there's our San Marzanos. They look great. No flowers yet, but they're growing big. And every day I come out here and they're getting bigger and bigger. And there's our Daterinos. And there's our Daterinos. And look, down here is our key to tell us that this is our favorite one. You see it? There it is. And look at how big it is. Look, this is it. That's our favorite one. How big it got. Holy cow. And there goes some more peppers. See all the peppers on them? And look, these are older peppers, and then look, a new pepper coming out. See the new pepper, it's green. And the other ones from last year, I gotta pick them. They're very, very hot though, spicy hot. So can you believe that's our tomato? Holy cow. And here goes some more stuff. Oh, I gotta show you the morning glories. And I gotta go take you out front and show you the other sunflower seeds. Okay, and there's the morning glories. They're getting bigger, but this one, look at it. It's growing up the stick that Grandpa put in here. See how it's growing on the stick? It's wrapping around the stick, and it's gonna grow higher and higher. And then it's gonna give the flowers. And here's another palm tree. And here's another palm tree. And another palm tree. And another palm tree. Holy cow. And look, I don't know if I ever showed you this one. This is called a spider plant. And look, these are all little babies down here. Baby spider plants. So you take them out, and I'll show you one that I took out, and you put it in the dirt, and it grows them. Now let me take it and show you one of them. Here's one that I took out a couple of weeks ago. See how big it's getting? That was one of those little babies. Here's one that I took out just yesterday. And I put them in there. And these are all plants over here. Look how pretty down there. And look, remember I told you I'd get the water fountain going? There's the water fountain. And there's more plants. And look at this one, how pretty. And here's more plants. And here's another water fountain. And more plants. Look at all the plants Crazy Grandpa has. And there's more plants. There's more, and there's the American flag because it was 4th of July. Happy 4th of July. And look, here's even more plants. Look at them. They all look so good. Look. Everything looks so good. And here's the little planting area. And there's the fence to make sure nobody looks in at everything. Oh, and I don't know if I showed you all of this. This is where we lounge out, we relax. And look, there's more palm trees. And more palm trees. And there's a big palm tree. And more plants. And there's a little place to sit. And look, there's the birdhouses. And another little place to sit. Oh, and this big hibiscus tree. Look how pretty the flowers are. Wow, so pretty. And look at all the buds coming up. See all the little buds? And there's more of the seating area. Now let me take you up front. Oh, there's a butterfly. See the butterfly on the wall? And look, a ladybug over here. See the ladybug? And a shoe. And there's a plant in a shoe. Crazy grandpa. Okay, let's go over here and see the other plants outside. Look, see the other plants outside? And there's the sun. And there's some more plants. And more plants. And more and this. And more plants. And there's another pretty plant. And here's some of the sunflower seeds. The sunflowers that we grew from seed. See, and here's the flower coming up. Here's some more pretty plants. And here's another sunflower that we grew from seed, and its flower is coming. Okay, now we're going back around the house. And here's that big sunflower seed again. And I'll give you one last look. At our tomato. Look at how good our tomatoes are doing. They are doing so good. And here's some, I didn't show you these. These are hummingbird feeders. And here's another hummingbird feeder. And here's Jima's flower pot that she grew up here. Again, American flags. And there's Jima loves the hummingbirds, so she takes care of all the hummingbirds. And look, I didn't show you this. Mama gave me this. Who is that? Olaf. And there's a turtle over there, and a frog over here, and a mushroom, and a little gnome, and a little lizard. And look at all the frogs. See all the frogs? Frogs, ribbit. And here's a sunflower on a thermometer that crazy grandpa made. Okay, I think that's it for the tour. Oh, look, this is my kitchen area. I never showed you this either. See, it's a little kitchen area. I got some water going here. And I got spray water. And got a little baby refrigerator over here. And a pizza oven. And look, Peter's Pizza. And Peter's Paradise. And there's the barbecue. So we can have a nice barbecue. And here's a little trash can. And there's a smoker so we can smoke some meat in there. Look, there's a pineapple light over there. And all these lights. And this is the big table. And there's a TV in there. Here, look, I'll show you. Watch TV. See? Okay, so now you got the full tour of the whole place. And look, there's Florida. There's where you are. And see Disney World up there? See the castle? Okay, everything looks good. The plants look good. Oh, look, there's a squirrel out there. You see him? I'm gonna scroll in. See him? And this is our fence with all our stuff. And you see, it says the Lido deck. And there's that squirrel. He's running around. Oh, and there's our girl on the swing. You see her? She swings on the swing. Okay, that's about it. Oh, you want to see me? Hi. All right, I gotta be quiet though because I didn't want to wake the neighbors, so I was a little quiet. All right, have a great day. Love you. Bye-bye. One last look at the plants. And Gia Fiesta and all the plants. Okay, bye-bye.